It's the final few seconds before the lights go out and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analysed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection. You have honed your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure.
Welcome back, F1 Manager family, to another F1 Manager video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the best two type of tunes you can use to increase your wins in the game. Tunes for the GPs, and we're going to be looking at tunes for the duels. Alright, so with that being said, subscribe to the channel for all your F1 Manager content. We have a lot of F1 Manager content as we do daily videos for F1 Manager. So make sure you're subscribed and turn on your post notifications so you get notified when we upload a new video or when we go live. Alright. Also remember to leave a like on the video if you like the content. Alright, let's get straight into this. So today we're going to be looking into tunes for duels and tunes for GPs. Alright. So for duels at first, what I recommend for duels is the fast pit time tune. If you're going to be running the super fast or whatever kind of fast pit time tune you're going to be running, but the fast pit time tune. So you want to go to your settings, alright, and you want to look for your parts that give you the lowest amount of pit time. So we're going to look into the brakes. The Federer give you 0.3 seconds off on the pit time. I think that's the lowest pit time in the game, but it's not the same for each person at each level, as players have a lot of different level parts. So if your parts are not yet maxed and you want to get a fast pit time tune up, just go into the settings, into your car setup screen, and you're gonna look for the parts that give you the lowest amount of pit time. All right. So right here we see the Hummingbird giving us the most the lowest amount of pit time there, and for the wear ring, the lock and loaded is going to give us the most. The lock on is going to give us the most. The bungee is going to give us the most, and the blinker is going to give us the most. So as you can see right here, our pit time is now down to 1.26 seconds, and we're going to go out and test this car in Series 12, and then we're going to come back and look for the tune for the duels. Alright, so now quick explanation. In the duels, your aim is to beat your rival. You're not aiming to score above to score in front of the AI cars. Your aim in the duels is just to beat your rival. So this is why we use the fast pit time tune in the duels. So once we go to pit and we come from the pit lane, if you go in behind your rival car and his pit time is slower than yours, your car is going to get the advantage, and that car is going to pull out real fast and leave your rival in the dust. Alright, so this is the main reason why we use the fast pit time tune. Make sure to watch the full video to get the full understanding of the entire tunes. Alright, so let's go. We matched on Belgium here. We're waiting for the game to start, for our qualifiers to start. Let's see the qualifiers. Also, the fast pit time tune will help your car also to qualify. If your car is qualifying really poorly, the fast pit time tune will help them to qualify as well. As you can see, Albon got out qualified here. He's down into 22, while Kimi's in 6th place. So this is going to require a lot of work from Albon to catch up to the rival. At least our rival went for the split strategy here. So that's the first plus. Our rival is going for the split strategy. Let's go Kimi. Need Kimi to get around and get a good start. Alright, so the rival Hamilton got a good start. Kimi got a slow start. Albon gained 1 position from where he is. So we're just gonna go to conserve now, as we are on the spa, and the best strategy for the spa is the 2-2-2 technique, in which we're gonna be using here on soft tires. If your drivers are saying 1-2 and 1-2, you can do the 2-2-2. Just take your time. At least these drivers are max level, so their tire management is a bit higher than drivers with lower levels. So the 2-2-2, you have to be careful when using the 2-2-2. Alright, our rival went to pit. Seems like this rival is a AI car, because only AI cars go to pit in the first lap on the spa. Let's keep that boost on both drivers here, as we're gonna go back into pit and we're gonna go back into a fresh pair of soft tires. Alright, let's see if Alban is gonna use up this boost to get some position. There he is, getting that extra position there, making his way up to 16. Kimi on the other hand is not overtaking at all. He's now stuck in 5th. Alright, let's go Alban. Need you to get around here. Keep that boost on Alban. Hopefully he's still boosting. Alright, so he got up to 14. Now you'll see our rival Hamilton came into the pit, and Kimi went in and out of the pit like that fast. And here comes Alban now in, and he's out there back in 14th position, exactly where he was when he went to the pits. Alright, so we're gonna cut down to conserve here, as our rival Kimi will be going to pit in the next lap, and that's what in this lap here, and that's when we're gonna get the undercut with Alban and possibly secure this win. Alright, definitely looks like a bot. Normal players don't go to pit in the first lap. Only bots does stuff like that. So this one definitely looks like a bot. So we should be able to secure this win, though it's a bot, as our pit time should be faster. Here comes Alban doing nice. And there we go. Now we're going to be boosting, coming back to pit in the 4th lap here. See if Alban can get around Kimi. He's blocked in. Alright, Kimi has made his way up to 2nd place, on his way to 1st place. He's now in 1st place going into pit. And now it's just a matter of Alban making up some of these positions, getting around the rivals Kimi here. Come on, Alban. This race should be in the bag from here. But yeah, just to showcase the fast pit time tune, as you guys see. Alright, look, the rival Hamilton went to pit, and you guys are going to see Alban is going to come out right behind rival Hamilton. That's how fast his pit time is. There he goes, out there, right behind the rivals Hamilton. So that's the key of having a fast pit time tune. The battle is easier in the pits, and you can get in and out of the pits real quick, and that will give you more wins. Alright, so with this tune for your duels, once you're going into duels and you're running on the fast pit time tune, you're going to increase your win rate by a lot. And the moment you increase your win rate, you need to look out for those losing streak that the game likes to give to balance the win rate out. So if you lose 3 back-to-back races, then you're probably going to be in a losing streak. So you need to drop down to the lowest series until you win 4 back-to-back races. Then you can come back up. Alright, so that's a huge tip for all of you players out there that are new to the game. This tune is going to help you. The fast pit time tune. Once you start to use the fast pit time tune, you're going to increase your wins by a lot. You're going to win more races. However, just remember, once you start winning more races, then you need to look out for the losing streaks. Alright, so this one is in the bag. Let's give Mr. Bot a well done and a good luck. And this is in series 12. So yeah, that's the fast pit time tune. The best thing you could do for yourself in the duels is use the fast pit time tune. Alright, so now we're going to be looking into a tune for the GPs. Alright, so the fast pit time tune can be done in a variety of ways. It doesn't have to be this one that I like to call the super fast pit time tune. Alright, you can use if you're somebody that is afraid that your power and your grip and your arrow is not looking too good, you can bring the fast pit time tune into a hybrid tune by throwing in the blinker, the big bore in there. And as you can see, the power is now up to 67, grip up to 52, and arrow up to 43. And you still have that sub 2 second spit. So right now you will be pitting like 1 second and a little above 1 second. Alright, so you can play around with it. Just keep your pit time low, below 2 seconds, and you should be good. Alright, so if you're new to the game, all you need to do is select the parts that give you the lowest amount of pit time, and you'll have your version of the fast pit time tune. Alright, now for the GPs is a bit different from the duels, so I don't recommend using the fast pit time tunes in GPs because the GPs are a total different ball game. Alright, so in GPs, your aiming now is to score points. So this is where a high performance tune will come into play. A high tune where needs grip and power. Alright, so your cars can power through and get those top 10 finishes that you're gonna need in the GPs. Alright, so one GP tune for not max players. If you're not maxed out, this tune is a great GP tune. This GP tune did a lot for me when I was not at max level as yet. This is a tune that I used, and it did awesome. Gave me some nice GP finishes, and this tune will automatically give you a top 10 finish qualifiers. Alright, so right now you're looking for a tune for the GP that's going to allow you to qualify in the top 10 or close to the top 10. Alright, with boat drivers. Let's go test this tune, and then we're going to come back and we're going to test one more tune. Alright, so the only downfall with this tune that I find with this tune is that the pit time is a little bit high. So however, the car is going to perform to counteract the low pit time. Alright, so we'll be matched with Filippo. He came second in the last GP. I think it was a Russian GP. He came second in contenders, so that's a good score. Let's go see if we can get this win. So as you see, the tune has good power and good grip, and the cars is qualifying great. Albon didn't manage to get into the top 10 this time around. However, Kimi got second place, and Albon was in 15th place. So we can work with that. Alright, he's using the split strategy. Let's give him a well done. Alright, Kimi got first place straight off the bat. Now for Albon to create to gain some positions. Alright, Albon gained 1, 2. Is he going to get 3? Nah. So he got 2 positions, and he's up to 13. And we're going to cut down to conserve to do the 2-2-2 once again, as it's the best strategy for the Spa. You don't want to use hard tires and go for 3 laps. It doesn't work. The 2-2-2 is the best for the Spa. Thought Albon was going to try and get that position. Gave some support, but he pulled back. Alright, so we're going to wait. Alright, Kimi getting challenged, so let's boost Kimi off there. As you conserve for 1 lap and then boost for 1 lap. Conserve for 1 lap, boost for 1 lap. That's a 2-2-2. Our rival went to pit there with his Hamilton. So this one, I think this one's a bot again. Let's boost. Go back into pit with both drivers there. So this is the second race of the day, and it seems like it's a bot again. But that's okay. We're showcasing the tunes, and you can see Albon has made his way up to 9th place, and the car is powering nice. It's holding on to the track with that grip. The pit time was 3 seconds, but he's powering around and doing pretty nice. About to go into the pits now. So this is the only downfall for this tune. However, the car is going to perform so nice that it doesn't even matter if the pit time is that high, because the car is just going to do too good. All right. So if you're in whatever series you are, once you're going for a GP tune, you just want to mainly focus on power and grip, as arrow will come up as long as you're tuning for a high amount of power and a high amount of grip. Your arrow will come up automatically, so you don't need to focus too much on your getting your arrows up, the arrow on your car up. You don't need neither to focus too much about the reliability of the car. So the main focus will be power and grip for GPs. Alright, let's boost now Albon. He wanted to go to the inside there, but he got blocked out. Let's put in that go to pit orders. Let's boost Kimi there into pit. So as you can see, Kimi has taken first place and he's gone. Albon is also doing good. Suffered a breakdown there from Albon. That's gonna hurt. This breakdown on Albon is gonna hurt a lot. So let's hope Albon can catch up to a rival here. Probably get by both of them while they're on their hard tires. Let's see if Albon can get by both rivals here, and then we can get into pit. Alright, so we're not getting by. Alright, let's go into pit. It's going to take a good amount of time in the pits, about 6 seconds. Let's see, go, pit crew. Alright, so 4.79 seconds, not too bad. It's not too bad there. We'll take that. We can take that. And now for Albon to make up some, get by some of these cars, these AI cars, get in there. So if this was a GP race, as you can see, we would have been scoring in the 40s. And that's exactly where you want to score in the GPs. If you're in the juniors GP, you want to try and score 30 average. And if you're in the contenders GP, you want to try and score above a 40 average. So we're currently at 41 points, and that will be good. And that will be a good score for the GP. Albon looking like he wants to score higher. He's loving the power and the grip that the car is giving him. So he's trying his best to use that extra fuel to push on boost to get everything out of the car. Let's see if he can get around Hamilton here, because Hamilton is boosting on the last inch. And we got around Hamilton. He's still boosting. I don't think that this is a bot, as bots don't boost for that long. A bot would boost and then cut down. But that was a long stint of boost. It's possibly a bot. I think it's a bot though. He was driving and acting like a bot, so it's probably a bot. So if this was a GP, we would have gotten 42 points there. Alright. And that 42 points would have been nice. Alright. Forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb there. That's okay. Alright, so now we're going to do our final tune and our final test, which is another, my personal favorite GP tune that I use in all my GP races. I think that this tune is the best tune for I think that this tune that I'm about to show you is the best tune for free to play. As you can see here, the power and the grip is 73, 67, 61, 53 reliability, and 3.33 seconds in the pits. Alright, let's go to my GP tune now. This is my personal favorite GP tune. This is the one that I use in all of my GP races. And the concept of this tune is the highest amount of power with the highest amount of grip with good pit time. Alright, so that's the concept of this tune. The highest amount of power you can get with the highest amount of grip with good pit time. Alright, so this is the highest amount of power that I can get with the highest amount of grip with good pit time. Alright, so you could get you could switch out the wing here and get more power, get more grip. However, your pit time will be above 3 seconds. Alright, so we want to keep that pit time right below that 3 second mark, so our cars can get in and out of the pits real fast. So this is why this tune is the best tune that I have found to work for me. Alright, so you can copy it if you want. If not, you can then retune your car. Try to go for power and grip. Just select the parts and look for the ones that gives you more power and grip, and then you go for there. Alright, so as you can see here, the base is giving us more power and grip over the lock and loaded, but I want the lock and loaded in there for that pit time, in which the base is going to take away that pit time. Alright, so let's go to this final race, Series 12 once again. Alright, we got a 2019 team. Alright, and we're on Australia. So we're going to use the new technique here on Australia, as I think that the new technique is the best for Australia in the game. Alright, let me just turn on, come on, please do not send any more message. Alright, so the cars qualified nice. Albon once again getting out qualified here, coming in at 17, and he's gonna make his way up into the pack to get a good finish. Let's go. Well done, good luck. We're going up against Sainz and Perez 2019. Alright, let's go. Sainz has gotten first place already, so this race is going to be a bit tricky, but we can probably manage to pull off the win if Albon decides to drive. He lost the position already, so doesn't look like we're going to get the win here, as Albon is not acting aggressive in gaining some positions that we would need to get the win. And once your second driver is way back and he's not acting aggressive, then it's going to be very difficult for you to get the win. But we're going to try our best here and see what we can do. Alright. So this also is one of the main reasons why you don't use a high performance tune in your duels. Because you're going to be matched with high level players. Sometimes you're going to be matched with players that are way higher level than you, and you're going to lose a lot. Alright, so this is why we use the fast pit time tune for duels, so we can get a fairly good match. Not the easiest match that you can walk over and win. You're still going to need to put some work in there to secure the win. However, it's not going to be outlandish as when you're using like a high performance tune in the duels. Alright, let's boost Kimi from here. And let's boost Albon from there. I'm going to go back to pit into wet tires. Let's see if Albon can get by, make his way up to 11th. Alright, so he's up to 12. Let's cut him down right there, as his tire management is not high as Kimi's. Let's put in that go to pit orders to wet tires. Let's boost him from there. Now Kimi is going to line up to go into the pits. Now here is one of the downfall of using a tune like this. The pit time is not really that fast, so if we were using the fast pit time tune a while ago, we would have caught our rival off guard and we would have gotten out of the pits before him. Here we are getting blocked in via AI car. That hurt. That blocked in there hurt a lot. Well, the rival is coming around for 5 laps with his Perez, and Albon got blocked in. He would have made up a good amount of positions if he didn't got blocked in there. Alright, so we're still going good. Need Kimi to get some overtaking done. He's just getting stuck behind Lewis Hamilton there. Albon also is stuck. Alright, so he finally got around that McLaren car. Kimi's still stuck in 5th. Lewis Hamilton now suffering a breakdown. Perez, because Kimi is now stuck, he is able to catch up to Kimi real quick, and then he's gonna overtake. So yeah, that's how it is. We figured that this was gonna happen because our drivers weren't performing at the start how we would want them to perform. So we figured that that was gonna happen to us. As you can see, once again, Kimi is still stuck, while our rival Perez made his way up to 2nd place and took the lead from Carlos Sainz, and Kimi is still stuck behind Lewis Hamilton. That's just how it is at times. Go to pit into soft tires. Miss pit with Kimi. Go to pit with Albon then. Makes no sense we could even go to pit, as the race is going to be ending any minute and we're going to lose either way. So yeah, that's a GP tune, and this is one of the main reasons why you don't use GP tunes in duels, because you're going to get outmatched by rivals that are way stronger than you, and they're going to take most of the win. Alright? Let's boost to the finish with Kimi. He's on soft tires and the track is dry, so he's like slugging on the track. Well done, bro, and good luck. Alright, let me know down in the comments. Oh, we didn't drop the code word. Alright, so the code word for this video will be circuit. So leave code word circuit down in the comments to let me know that you made it to this part of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Also, let me know what kind of tunes you guys come up with. What kind of tunes is the best tunes that you guys have come up with. Also down in the comments. And yeah, this is the GP tune. Give it a shot in your GP if you have the parts at the level. If not, you can also test it and see if it works for you. If you don't have these parts and you're looking for another GP tune, you can test this one. This one is pretty good as well. First one that I showed. And these tune will get you in the top 10 in qualifiers. And you can push from there and secure the win. Alright. So that's going to be it for this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.